Hey guys, what is going on? This is a new thing for me as I'm going to be trying my hand at YouTube. And it's going to be my movie collection, my DVD collection, my Blu-ray collection, and my wrestling DVD collection. And it's not huge like some of the other ones you see on YouTube, but it's a decent collection. And it's on the rise. That's all I'm going to say. I'm only 17. I've been collecting since I'd probably say 14 or 15. It's a mixture. It's action, it's comedy, it's horror, it's everything, basically, except for a few select genres. But I think we're just gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna have my sister hand me the movies. And I'm gonna tell you, this isn't gonna be my permanent location. I'm in my sister's room right now because my room is occupied at the moment. So I'm gonna just be using this room for now, but mostly you'll be seeing me in my room. But anyways, let's just get right into it. We're gonna start off with a comedy movie, American Pie 2. I've never really, it's actually my girlfriend's movie. I've never really watched it fully, but I hear it's funny and it's the unrated version, so that's not bad. Next we have Grown Ups 2, which is hysterical. I think this is actually my brother's movie. Oh, this is Grown Ups. Yeah, this is my brother's movie, but I have it in my collection. But it's a hysterical movie. I remember when I was little, I'd watch this movie on repeat all the time. Home Alone, it's a great, Halloween. It's a great, Christmas movie to watch. You can watch it with your family. It's really funny. The second one's really good too, but after that it kind of goes downhill. All right, now we have 2012, which was a very good disaster movie. It's I could base it. It's a nice movie. It's not a nice movie, but it's a good movie. Yeah, it's about the world ending, so it's a scary kind of movie if you don't like that either. And we also got a shark movie, Shallows. It's Blake Lively's in it. It's a pretty good movie. I watched it with my girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend actually got it so that we could just watch it. It's certified fresh and Rotten Tomatoes. It's an okay movie. It's a decent shark movie. It's something to watch if you're bored on a rainy day or stuck in quarantine like we are now. Now this was one of my first ever movies in my collection. This is King Kong, the original, and I don't even have the buttons on it. You can't really see that. But I don't even have the buttons on the thing to close it. It's so old. It still works, but I got it at, I think it was PEX. So yeah, this is one of my first movies I've ever bought by myself, actually. And then we got one of my favorite Jason Statham movies, The Mechanic. Me and my dad love Jason Statham, and this is one of his best movies. That and Safe. Transport is really good too. Yeah, love this movie. Love Jason Statham. He's a good actor. Okay, and then we have a Essential 4-pack. It comes with Terminator, RoboCop, my favorite movie of all time, Roadhouse, and Red Dawn. Patrick Swayze, I was named after the guy in Roadhouse, Dalton. That's my name. And that's what I was named after. See, all the movies are in there, sort of like a cover. I actually have Roadhouse on DVD. I'm trying to get it on Blu-ray, too. Okay. Now we have probably the best dinosaur movie, Jurassic Park ever. Jurassic Park ever. No, it's the best dinosaur movie, like, ever. And it's Jurassic Park. It's not even open. This is my sister's, my older sister's. She never used it. She left here when she moved out, and I decided to take it. And then we have another really good movie. It's the third Planet of the Apes movie. It's the War of the Planet of the Apes. It's just a great movie. I love the Planet of the Apes movie, and this is just an awesome movie in general. It's Andy Serkis, I think is his name, and he's an awesome Caesar. And then we have the first two movies. It comes in like a little case. Slide it out if you want the movies. And it's The Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which is another great movie with James Franco. And then it's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is both very good movies. Okay, next we have another one of me and my dad's favorite movies. It's Tombstone. I actually got this from my grandpa. And it's just a awesome movie. It's with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday, all that great stuff. Awesome cover, too. And then we got one of my favorite movies, my favorite my favorite movies in general. It's in the top 5, definitely. It's the Rocky movies. It's Rockies 1 through Rocky Balboa, which is Rocky 6, technically. But all of them are in here. I don't want them to fall out. So all of them are in there, so I can watch them anytime I want, which is awesome. And then we have, again, I'd probably say Sylvester Stallone's my favorite actor in action movies. And we have the Rambo collection. It's all 4 Rambo movies. The 5th one's coming up. I have that one on Blu-ray. And it's all 5 of them, or 4 of them, in the cases and all that. Some of them are a little scratched. The first one's a little scratched, but it's very watchable still. And then we have my all-time favorite movie ever, Roadhouse, which was in the other one. I had to get it on DVD. The back's kind of fucked up. Or, sorry, excuse me, fudged up. But, you know, it'll do it. The DVD works, and it's my favorite movie all the time. I'm trying to get it on Blu-ray, too. And then we have another one movie, action movie, really good action movie. It's Homefront. It has Jason Statham, one of my favorite actors, too. It has James Franco, Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder. I'm sorry. But it's just a good movie. It's something I'd recommend, definitely. Especially if you like action movies and Jason Statham. Now this was a present, sort of, from my little brother, Jack. He loves Moana. And he has his own YouTube channel. What's his YouTube channel name? Jack Easy Gamer or Jackie's No Channel. You should definitely go check him out because he does really good content. He does doll reviews and all that, but he loves Moana. And I decided I'd keep this safe for him in the collection. Okay, now we have The Walking Dead. I stopped. These are my sisters, and again, she moved out and didn't take them, so I thought, why not put them into my collection to increase it? It's the first Walking Dead, the first season, and then season 2, which is season 2 is probably one of my favorite seasons, along with season 1. So I stopped watching it after I think the 7th season, or no, after the Governor season I stopped watching. But I started catching up a little bit, and I started watching again after Glenn died, sadly. But yeah. And then we have more Sylvester Stallone movies. We have Assassin, Cobra, and The Specialist, which are 3 okay movies. I'd say Cobra's probably the best out of all of them. He's just a badass cop in that one. I love that movie too. But yeah, there's Cobra. Or that's not Cobra, that's the 3-pack. We have another movie where Sylvester Stallone's in, and it's one of the good boxing movies too. It's sort of the Rocky continue on. It's Creed. It was a great movie, especially when it came out in theaters. I watched this movie and I thought, wow, it was amazing. And I actually got it for $7. So yeah, that was a steal by far. And we have, of course, the second Creed, because you can't have all the Rocky movies and not have the second Creed either. And I heard that this is the last movie Rocky was going to be in. And this is a good movie. He fights Ivan Drago's son. It's basically another Rocky movie, but it was a good movie. All right. And then we have another great actor. We have Clint Eastwood. We have Clint Eastwood. We have we have The Enforcer. It's a double feature. It's The Enforcer and Sudden Impact, and and it's okay. I'm sorry about that, but we just had to stop laughing before I could continue. But it's Clint Eastwood, not Clint Eastwood, and it's The Enforcer and Sudden Impact. I don't have Dirty Harry, which is the best out of these movies, but I'm planning on getting it. So yeah, those are Clint Eastwood movies. Okay, and then we have the saga or the ending, I think, to Rambo, which is Rambo. It was a very gory movie, and if you don't like gory movies, you're for sure not going to like this movie, but you know, it's a Rocky movie. It's a Rambo movie, so what can you do? Oh, sorry about that. But it's a Rambo movie. It's a good movie, and I think, anyways, but not a lot of people liked it. I liked it. It was gory and all that. But then we have a Tom Cruise movie. We got Risky Business. It's a great comedy. I watched it the other night. It was also, it's a funny movie. It's just a movie, I don't know if you can watch it with your family, but it's a funny movie in general, and I watch these types of movies with my family all the time, so I watch it with my family. That's where my dad showed me it. Another hysterical movie. It's The Hangover 2. I'm trying to get the first and the third one, even though the third one was not very good and didn't really have anything to do with the Hangover title, but it was still a funny movie, and I want to get all 3 of them. Ed Helms, it's Ed Helms, Bradley Cooper, Zach Galifianakis, I think is his name. So yeah, they were just there. Those 2 together are funny as shit. So, and then we have Bad Boys 1 and 2. I'm trying to get the Bad Boys Far From Home or something like that. Sorry if I got the name wrong. But I love, Will Smith cracks me up, and so does Martin Lawrence. So this movie, it's a good action comedy, and I suggest both of them. And then we have another one of my brother's movies. It's The Lion King, it's the live adaptation one. It's a great movie. It's basically word for word the original movie, except it's live version. So it's awesome. You get to see Simba, you get to see Mufasa, Scar, all that. So it's a good movie. I actually watched this a couple nights ago too. And another one of my brother's movies is Coco. I haven't really watched this one, but I hear it's really good. And it comes with the DVD, Blu-ray, and digital. So it can't be that bad. It's a Golden Globe winner. So it won the Best Motion Picture Animated in 2018, so it can't be that bad. Alright, now we're moving on to sort of my Walker Texas Ranger collection. I love Chuck Norris. I think he's a great martial artist, so I got the Walker Texas Ranger. I don't have a lot of his movies, but I think this is the third season. There's some from the third season. I have all the third season there too, but this is just three discs from the third season. Oh, sorry, I keep bending down. I'm trying to put the movies down. I'm sitting on a piano bench, so. And we have some from the fourth season. I have all the fourth season now too. I got it from my grandpa. They were my grandma's, but my grandpa gave them to me because my grandma doesn't use them anymore. So, yeah, I got these. Had some from the fourth season. I have all of the fourth season too, but to start off, we gotta do the first season of Walker Texas Ranger. I don't have all the seasons. I think I have 1 through 4, and that's all I got because that's all she had, and I'm not gonna buy all the Walker Texas Rangers, so there's that. It's the first season. They're good TV. It's a good fight TV show type thing. It gets spiritual at times, but oh well. What can you do? It's a Chuck Norris TV show. And then we have the second season, there's a lot more episodes in this, and the discs are all messed up. So let me just fix that very quick. I'll actually do that in a little bit because they're all messed up, but the box is kind of falling apart. But there's the second season of Walker Texas Ranger. That's the full season. Then we have, of course, the full set of season 3. Again, good action show. And then we have the final season I have, which is season 4. Excuse me, and it's a good watch. If you like action, you'll like that. But I think we're gonna move on to my wrestling movies now, and we're gonna start off first with a sort of comedy. I've never watched this. My brother did. He said it was a really good movie, but it's Surf's Up WrestleMania edition. I got it with I collect WWE action figures too, so I got 2 of the movies so I could get a basic Batista and a basic Goldust, which I ended up getting Elite Batista the same figure form in I think it was a month later, so it's kind of a waste of my money, but whatever. And then we got the Kurt Angle, the Essential Collection. It has some of his greatest matches. Some of, Kurt Angle with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, I think 22. Was it an excellent match? And, yeah, it has that match in here. It has Kurt Angle versus John Cena and Shawn Michaels. It has just a lot of great matches in here. And I strongly suggest, if you guys even want to start collecting these movies, because I know they're on WWE Network, but I suggest this if you do start collecting WWE movies. Or not movies, the DVD forms of them. But then we have WWE Monday Night Raw War. The Monday Night War. It's basically WWE versus WCW and how the ratings were up and down for both, and how WCW went on that massive run of just beating Raw for months on end. Or I think for a year it was. But yeah, this describes everything from NWO to Hulk Hogan turning heel to everything. There's a cool little pamphlet there, but this is a good set too. I watched this a lot. And then we have The Undertaker 20-0. It's just all of his matches from 1 to 20. It's not 21-0, or it's not whatever he is now at WrestleMania, because he's 25 and something, 25 and 2, I think. But yeah, he should have never lost to Brock Lesnar, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. And then we have the greatest of the 2000s. I started watching wrestling in 2007, so there's a couple matches on here from 2007 that I watched as a kid. I was 8 or 9, or not even. I was 6 or 7, and I watched John Cena was my favorite. Edge vs. John Cena, I remember that. So I guess I started watching in 2006, at the end of 2006. I watched a lot of this stuff, so good memories for this, so that's why I got this. Okay, and then like I said, I have the NWO, the Revolution 3-disc set. This is very, very old. This was one of my first sets I got, so this is probably close to 10 years old now. So, or not 10 years old, I could probably find where it was released at. It was released in 2012, so what is that? That's 8? Yeah, that's 8 years old. So, I've had that for a long time. I've had this one for even longer. This one was released in, let me just find it quick, 2012 too, so maybe not even longer, but it's 8 years old. So, I got this one I think I got that one at Christmas, and I got this one that summer before Christmas. So, yeah. That's fall. Oh, I didn't even tell you what it was. My fault. It's Falls Count Anywhere. It's all basically Falls Count Anywhere matches. It's just a great set if you're a hardcore fan. Some of the discs are very, very scratched and just like they don't work. So I'm trying to get a new set of that one. But the next is another one that's very old. This one's 9 years old. This might be my first one I ever got, which is the best pay-per-view matches of 2011. I miss when they used to release stuff like this because it's just fun to have the matches and stuff like that. It's a cool little set. Sorry, I can't show it. It's going to fall out, but there's a lot of great matches like CM Punk vs. John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011's on here. That's the only 5-star match of the 2000s, I think. So yeah, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments too. I don't mind having helpful criticism. So we have Hell in a Cell 2010. I'm going to tell you a story about this one. I asked for the Hell in a Cell 3-disc set that they released a while back that had a lot of the gruesome Hell in a Cell matches in it, but my parents got me Hell in a Cell 2010. So no, I didn't get this in 2010. I got this in like 2013, 2014. But yeah, it's not the greatest pay-per-view. That's all I'm going to say. And they also got me Hell in a Cell 2013. This was a decent one. It wasn't the greatest. John Cena came back and beat Alberto Del Rio for the world title. Shawn Michaels screwed Daniel Bryan, so spoiler if you haven't seen that pay-per-view, sorry. Now we have a good movie. I guess this is a good movie. I watched it when I was a kid and didn't like it because it was so graphic. But The Wrestler, I mean, if I probably watched it now, I think it would be a different story. I think I like this movie a lot more now because it had people like Cesaro, R-Truth are in it. So it's before they were WWE wrestlers or before they re-signed. Now I'm going to show you my massive Hulk collection. I have all the seasons twice, and I have a big box set of just a whole bunch of random episodes. I am in love with the Hulk TV series. My dad showed me it when I was a kid, and I fell in love. And we're going to start off with the movies. The only movie I do not have in the collection, which I've been dying to get, is The Death of the Incredible Hulk. And once I do that, I will finally have the complete, total collection of everything. This is The Incredible Hulk Returns and the trail of The Incredible Hulk with Thor and then with Daredevil. So, yeah, I guess the trail of The Incredible Hulk wasn't that great. Neither was the Return of The Incredible Hulk, but you know what? They're Hulk movies, so what are you going to do? Next, we have the 5th season of The Incredible Hulk. Sadly, got canceled after this. But, yeah, so there's the 5th season. Great episodes. Or not great episodes. There's a couple good episodes in that. And then we have the 4th season, which the 4th season is by far, I think, my favorite season. Because this is the first one I got. Or set-wise. This is the first Hulk set I got. And I love the movie, or the episode, the first, is probably my favorite Hulk episode. And then we have season 3. There's a lot of great episodes in this. This is the biggest season so far. There's 5 discs. And there's like 9 episodes on each. So there was a lot of episodes in the season. There's probably close to 20 episodes, but there's that. And then we have the 2nd season, which is, see, I just got lighter. Sorry if my light and stuff keeps switching. I keep putting my head in front of the light, so it keeps getting darker, and then I take it off and it gets lighter. So I'm sorry if it keeps doing that. I didn't realize till now, and we're already halfway through the video, or damn near end of the video. But this is season 2 of The Incredible Hulk. Married is on here. Just I think Another Path, Ricky, which is a great one, the Anuak Horror, which is just, they're just great Hulk episodes in this. And then we have the 1st season, which is by far the best season. There's 2 or like 3 or 4 of my top 5 Hulk episodes just in season 1 itself. So it was a great season. And now this is the set I was talking about. This is the, see, here we go, how it's like shifting light and dark. I'm sorry, but I can't really do anything. I'm filming on my iPhone right now. But this is what I was talking about. This is the Incredible Hulk. There's like 8 discs in this. And it's just a whole bunch of random episodes. It just, there's the first is in this. I've never checked out how many episodes are in this. It's just massive. And it would take you 14 hours and 33 minutes to watch this if you sat in one sitting. Which is insane, excuse me. And I just got this. They released a new box set. I didn't get the first box set of The Incredible Hulk, which I've been trying to get Sorry about that voice crack. But I didn't get the Hulk episode, or the first Hulk box set that came with seasons 1 through 5, which I sadly am still trying to get to this day, but it's so expensive. So I got this. I have tape on it, duct tape, because it's falling apart, sadly. Because I take it everywhere with me. Everywhere I go, I take it with me. And I love the Hulk. And it has 1 through 5. You can see there's Bill Bixby or David Banner, and there's Lou Ferrigno or the Incredible Hulk on the back. It's 1 through 5. All the episodes are on there. That was a bad voice crack too. I'm not going through puberty, I promise. I'm 17. It's just shit keeps cracking. All right, not like that either. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stop talking. But we have comedy, some comedy movies. I already showed you guys some comedies, but I'm just gonna show you. I think these are my last 5 comedy movies, and they're all on sets. So then we have, this is my girlfriend got me for Christmas 2 years ago. It's Click and Mr. Deeds. I have never seen Mr. Deeds. I've seen Click. It's a great movie, but Adam Sandler isn't the actor he was. A lot of people don't like Adam Sandler anymore, sadly. But this is the Will Ferrell collection. Will Ferrell is probably my favorite comedy actor of all time. And Step Brothers is a have-to-have. If you don't have Step Brothers, then what are you doing with your life if you like comedy? Because that's the best comedy movie there ever is, in my opinion. And Talladega Nights is good too. I haven't really watched the other guys fully, but I've watched some of it. So I just love Will Ferrell. I would love to get more of his movies on DVD and Blu-ray, but they're hard to find, surprisingly. But now we're going to move on to one of my Blu-rays. This is going to be the last haul here. I think there's total of probably 20 to 30 movies right there that I'm just going to go through. And we're going to start off with another one my girlfriend got me so she could watch it, is Allegiant. I don't like the Divergent series, sorry. I've never liked it, never will. But this is the Allegiant movies, or it's the Allegiant, I guess, if this is one movie. But it is one movie, and I've never watched it, so I don't really have much to say on it. And then we have a movie that I didn't think I was going to like, but I ended up liking a lot. It's American Assassin. I actually really enjoyed this movie. Me and my girlfriend got it, and I didn't think I was gonna like it at all because Michael Keaton's a great actor. I love Michael Keaton. He was Beetlejuice, I think. I'm pretty sure. And my cat just attacked my other cat. Sorry. And yeah, sorry about that. But I didn't think I'd like this movie. I ended up really enjoying this movie. So I should strongly suggest that one too if you're into action. And then we have probably one of the best, maybe the best, or it's in my top 5 for sure. It's the John Wick movies. Me and my father love these movies. These are one of our favorite movies. I'm trying to get the third one, but this is John Wick 1 and 2. It came with a coin, which is really cool. I think there's 2 coins actually in there. And yeah, these are great movies, great action movie. Keanu Reeves kicks ass in these movies, and it's just good movies in general. All right, now we're going to get into my massive horror collection. I'm a horror fan. I love horror movies. I try to get all the horror movies, or all the Freddy, Michaels, Jasons. I try to get all those on Blu-ray. I only have 2 of the full collections on Blu-ray right now, but I'm trying to work on getting Freddy, Leatherface, and who's the other one? Chucky and all of them. I'm trying to get all of them on Blu-ray. And at first we have the Halloween 25 Years of Terror documentary. I have never sat down and watched this fully. I got this because I thought that this was the full Halloween movies, if I'm being honest with you. I thought that this was all of the Halloween movies, so I was kind of retarded, I was kind of stupid, not retarded, when I was younger, and I thought it was a whole bunch of movies, but it's just documentaries, or it's just one big documentary revealing and talking about the whole Halloween movies. That's one. Right, and this was a movie that I did not like at all. I don't recommend it. It wasn't scary. It's The Apparition. My girlfriend got it for me for Christmas again, and I thought we sat down and watched it, and I actually ended up falling asleep through it. So that just shows how interested I was in it. That's all I got to say about that one. And then we have a very good set, I think. It's the 5-film collection. Of course, I already have Friday the 13th. I got it for it. That's why I got the collection. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I got it for those 2. And it's also in this too. So it's just a great box set. All these movies are scary. I've never watched Hidden, actually, so I can't talk about that one. But the other 4 I've seen, and sadly, a lot of people don't like the Friday the 13th remake, but I really enjoy it. All right, now we have a movie that scared the shit out of me when I was little. The Insidious movie. The kid's name in it is Dalton, and of course my name's Dalton, so it scared the frick out of me when I was a little kid, and it's a scary movie still to this day. I watched it with my girlfriend because she hadn't seen it, and I still got scared by some of the parts I knew were coming. Same thing with Insidious 2. I don't have Insidious 3, or where the old guy breathes and shit like that, or the fourth last key one. But that, ooh, sorry. That guy right there, that's nightmare fuel right there. Okay, the next one is another scary movie that I actually lost at my girlfriend's house for a long time, and I just found it like 3 months ago, is The Conjuring 2. And this movie is not as scary as the first one, I don't think, but it's still a good horror movie, and it's something, if you want to get scared, it's something I'd watch. I always go to the Insidious movies, the Conjuring movies, the Paranormal Activities. Those are the ones I go to when I want to get jump scared. And this is just a collection that I saw at Walmart and was like, I watch it, so why not get it? And it's Leprechaun. It's Leprechaun 1 through Leprechaun Origins, and I'm not planning on getting the new one because I don't really even want to have this on the full set, but it was like $10, so I was like, hell, why not? I used to love watching these movies on St. Patrick's Day with my sister. I used to scare the shit out of my sister, and they're not scary, but it's just something to watch on St. Patrick's Day. Every holiday's got to have a horror movie, I guess, but here is another one I guess I could add to my WWE collection. It's See No Evil 2. I'm thinking about getting the first one, but I'm not positive. But it's See No Evil 2. You know, it's not great, but it's Kane's in it, so it's Kane. Yeah, Kane. I always thought Kane would make a great horror villain, and he did. It's just the movie's not great. And then we have Friday the 13th 1 through 4. We have Friday the 13th 1, Friday the 13th 2, Friday the 13th Part 3, and then in 3D, and then Friday the 13th the final chapter. This was the start of my horror movie collection. Was the Friday the 13th 4-pack. And then I'm going to be honest with you, I used to have a very big crush on Megan Fox. She was my celebrity crush. I didn't have any movies of her on DVD, so I got Jennifer's Body, and there's 2 girls making out. So yeah, that's a little inside joke for me and my sister there. And then we have the 10 film horror collection. I have a lot of these movies already, but you know what? It's 10 films, and it was $20. I know you can get this on Blu-ray, which I'm gonna try to do, but it's 10 films: The Exorcist, Poltergeist, Nightmare on Elm Street 1, Lost Boys, Exorcist Extended Cut, Director's Cut, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th the remake, The Conjuring, Annabelle, and It. So I guess I have the Conjuring collection if you think about it, because I have 1 and I have 2. So yeah, I'm sorry my voice keeps cracking. It's been a long day. Sorry guys, I gotta fix this pile right here. Can you do that for me? And then we have Nightmare on Elm Street. We have 1 through Freddy vs. Jason, and I don't have the remake. The remake wasn't great, but I would like to have it so I can complete the collection. I want to get this on Blu-ray. So I'm trying to find a full set of A Nightmare on Elm Street on Blu-ray so that I can have all of them on Blu-ray. And then we have movies, like I said, that I would go to if I wanted to get scared, and it's the Paranormal Activity movies, because these stuff I watched with my older sister and her best friend, or her friend, not best friend at the time, and we'd get scared, and I would just love watching these because these bring back so many good memories, and it's some of like the last, probably the marked ones in the ghost dimension. That's not scary. Those are scary, but the first 4 still give you a good scare, and I suggest watching the first 4. I don't suggest watching the last 2, but you know, if you want to see the whole series as it is, then yeah. Now we have a great, I think, not a lot of people like this movie, but I think this is a good werewolf movie. It's The Wolfman. It's a remake, and I think that Ben Del Toro, or Benicio Del Toro, I'm sorry, I know I'm bad at pronouncing names, I'm bad at reading, I'm bad at everything in general, but yeah, I think he played a great Wolfman. I love this movie. It was $5 at Family Dollar, so I was like, hell yeah. And not a lot of people like it, but you know, there's an alternate ending too at the end, which I have never seen. I just saw it now looking at it, so I might actually go back and watch the alternate ending. But I suggest this if you like werewolf movies. Not a lot of people like it. I enjoy it a lot. And then we got I thought was an incredible movie, was Dr. Sleep. I thought it was a great movie. It was I don't know if you'd call it scary, but it was just a good sequel. And I think it followed the book well. I've never read it, but I heard it followed the book really well. So I think it's a great movie. I liked the movie. I don't know if my sister liked it. Did you like it? She liked it a lot too. My dad liked it. He actually wants to rewatch it, which I'm planning on doing eventually. So yeah, that was a good movie, and I do recommend that movie. And then we have a thing I got from my girlfriend, because we were, for our 1 year anniversary, we were very big into the Saw movies. We watched the first 3, or first 2, and then we couldn't find the other ones on TV, so I ended up getting the Blu-ray, all of them. And after the first 2, it just went downhill, and it's just the same thing over and over again. But if you want to watch, I suggest the first Saw, which was a great movie. And I think if you're into very gory movies, these movies are perfect for you, because there's unrated versions for Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Saw the final chapter. Or Saw, there's unrated versions for all of them, basically. So, alright, and then we have my first full collection I got, and it is Friday the 13th, the box set, and I love this box set so much. Some of the discs skip, which I don't understand why, because I hardly take these out of the box, only to watch them, and that's all I do. I don't like hang them on the wall, but he's my top 3. He's definitely my top 2. I think he's number 2. He's my second favorite horror icon ever, and then I think it's Freddy. I'm pretty sure it's Freddy after that. And the final, and by far my favorite horror movie icon, in my final Blu-ray, my final DVD, I think he's just my favorite hands down. And it's Halloween, the complete collection for this. I'd love to get the box set, but like I said, it's close to $1,000 now, and there's just no freaking way that I'd be able to afford that right now. And then I have the new one, which was a great movie too, and a lot of people don't like that movie, or I don't know if a lot of people like it, but I love this movie, and I'm so excited for Halloween Kills. I can't wait for that to come out, but I love Halloween. Of course, there's some shitty Halloween movies too, but what movie franchise that's more than 4 movies doesn't have shitty horror movies, or shitty movies in general, that end up coming after? If you can tell me one, comment down in the description so I can watch it. But yeah, that is all of my Blu-ray, my DVD, my collections. That's everything. And if you guys like that, give me a thumbs up, give me a like and subscribe, and comment down in the comment section. I have I can show my wrestling collection. I have my PlayStation and PlayStation 3 collection I can show you. I have my card collection, which is kind of boring, but I can show you that. But I have a lot of stuff I can show you guys. I can post gaming videos. I can do all that stuff if you'd like. But that's going to wrap it up here. And I would just like to say, like, subscribe, and comment, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.